Well, people, let's do some historic work here because there was a shooting at a school, Appalachia High School. Appalachia High School shooting 2024. My mind kept going there late last night, so I thought I'd delve into it. You guys know I did a video on that, and I'll touch on that in comparison to the shooting that occurred yesterday on December 16th of 2024 in Madison, Wisconsin, where a 15-year-old, they say a 15-year-old female was the assailant. How young? How young? Where does the rabbit hole lead? Is there a rabbit hole? What do you think? School is almost out for the season. In fact, the majority of schools are probably out by now, I would think, within a few more days. And we have yet another tragedy. What does it all mean, people? Well, I suggest to you that there's a Christmas theme, a Christian theme, a menace to society, which is reenacting a chase and the intent to kill a child. Yes, like a reenactment of Jesus being born. So let's go forward and listen to this, and I'll tell you how I feel as we go along.
I'd like to provide an important clarification. Yesterday, after looking at the computer-aided dispatch system, it seems as if a call came from a second grader. It actually read, the call came from a second grade teacher. That was a mistake. That's my responsibility, and I apologize, and I clarify that today. It did not come from a second grader. It read second grade teacher. I will also be providing several investigative updates from the 8 p.m. briefing from last night. The Madison Police Department is committed to transparency and will continue to release information that can be used to improve public safety. This must be balanced against our commitment to the victims of this horrific crime and the need to do a thorough and complete investigation.
Now, people, I am going to say what I suspect other people have been thinking and not have an opportunity to say on social media, but I have that opportunity, and I'm going to tell you this. When they were broadcasting, even all the way through the wee hour of the night and this morning, that it was a second grader who made a phone call, I did not believe it. I'm going to say it again. When it was broadcasted out of this guy's mouth, who is the head honcho over there in Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, with the type of experience that he had, he know good and well, and everybody up under him should have known better. You need to fact check that. You all know I've been telling you, I did 19 years in this type of work, okay? And you know that is a once in a million possibility that a 2-year-old would have the presence of mind to grab a phone and dial it and call the police. I don't care how much you train a child. A 2-year-old, you try to make me believe? So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that a story can be told and then they can clarify it later. But the atmosphere has already been seeded that a desperation was so bad that a child, and like they were saying, take time to wrap your mind around it. You're going to tell me it took till this morning probably almost 24 hours later to correct this? I'm sorry, people. You put in the comment section. I'm not buying it. I am not buying it. I am not buying it. I almost went down to a daycare or a nursery school and asked some teachers. My son was very alert at a young age, but I cannot remember at 2 years old that I could teach him and he would literally follow instructions and be able to wrap his mind around an incident and know good and well what's going on. That he has cognitive or rationale or whatever you want to call it, deductive thinking, that he would know exactly what to do. I'm not buying it. And you put in the comment section and tell me what you think. I just said I'm not buying it. Now let's move forward. Here's a lady, they got this off her Facebook post from last year. Natalie, her last name is Rupnow. And they also call her Samantha. Samantha. That's her picture. And she's with her 2 dogs. One there, one there. 2 dogs in the leaves.
Neighbors say this is a photo of the suspect posted to Facebook in November of 2023. Police say the second grade student called 911 at 10:57 a.m. to report the shooting. Responding officers finding the shooter turned the gun on herself after killing a fellow student and teacher and injuring at least 6 others. The community now coming together at what should be a time of joy before the holidays. As for the students who survived, their trauma far from over.
I was with my friends and I was like crying with them, and then I heard gunshots upstairs.
We heard them and then some people started crying, and then we just waited till the police came.
I was in the hallway and I was changing from my shoes to my boots to go to lunch because I have recess after, but then I heard the shooting and screams.
Now people, let me say this also to you. When did we get so comfortable as parents? And when did we get so comfortable as media people, journalists, where we put a microphone in the face of babies? Oh, I'm going there today. Does that make any sense? These are babies. That's a child. She's already had a traumatic experience. And now you got her talking? I'm questioning all of this. So let me go back and show you what I see, okay? Let's start off with this. Because I teach the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, comprehension, time, and conclusion. I saw these kids yesterday being interviewed, so I caught this today. You can put in the comment section. I don't know what this says in terms of Ramas. I don't know what that says. I like to decode that. But as we're listening to the kids, you feel me? As we're listening to the kids, what I want you to understand is we're not looking here. Look at it and look in it. Okay? I'm gonna just wait for a second because I want you to just look at it and look in it. What do you see? I think it's obvious, isn't it? That's 2 X's, people. That's 2 X's. How many people died at the school, people? Come on, man. At some point, you got to ask, what's really going on here? The kids are talking. He's interviewing. We focus on them. But he got 2 X's on his neck. Come on, man. What is the 24th letter of the alphabet? X. So there's 2 X's. That means, in my mind, 2 people were taken out. Was it not a teacher and a child so far, which are deceased? Okay, let me show you what else I see. This is about the 2nd or 3rd time I've seen this young man. His mom even spoke. This guy here, I guess he's a reporter, he got on red and black, right? Or somebody next to him, but his red and black is here. That means sacrifice. But I want you to look at this license plate, okay? This one right here. To me, it says AMX 1710, okay? I'm gonna break this thing down to you. A is the first letter of the alphabet, M is 13, X is 24, then 1710. Okay, so 1 plus 13 is 14, plus 24, that's 38, 39, 46, 47. That license plate comes out to 47. The powers speak. A is 1, B is 2, 3 is C, and Z is 26. That's how they talk. And when I broke it down, it come out to 47. Who's the 47th president? Come on, man. And if you notice, all through these videos, you're seeing this child, you're seeing folks in red and black, and purple, or maroon. So you're going to tell me the license plate just happened to come out to 47 and Trump's the 47th president? And you got a double X on somebody's neck? Now let's look at this child. Okay, I can't make this out. It just says fresh something. I don't know what that is. But I know one thing. I see a deer here. Okay, a deer. And of course it's there for Christmas because it's the season. 'Tis the season. But like I said to you earlier, we have the movie that came out before called Leave the World Behind. Remember that? December 8th of 2023 it came out. Remember there was a little girl at the end. She wanted to watch movies. I forgot it was from Friends. It was from Friends. The movie Friends. It was from the thing Friends. Remember that? The little girl, she went to the bomb shelter. Remember that? See if we can pull that up. Little girl from bomb shelter movie, let's see, called Leave the World Behind. Remember the little girl? Her. Remember her? Yeah, remember her? Yeah, good memory. Praise the Lord. She resemble her? What do you think? Look at that. Now, why do I bring that up? Because in the movie Leave the World Behind, there is a deer. Hello. Right there. Right there. And like I said, this girl's talking, and guess what? There's a deer right there. And since we on here, let's look something up. Death date of Matthew Perry. See if we got a connection here. He died October 28th, 2023. Let's see if we got something there. Let's see if we got something here. Sometimes we go off the beaten path. Let's see what we got here. Because in the world, Leave the World Behind was Friends, right? And this gentleman just died 10/28/2003. 10/28, let's see, 2003. Well, he died 2023, Pearson. Okay, here we go. Versus 12/16 yesterday. Okay, so we have exactly 384 days in between. If we go up a year, then we have your 24. 2 weeks and 4 days. 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Do you see it? Matthew Perry died on 11/28 of 2023, so we made it 2024. Subtracted from yesterday's death date at the school. The difference is 2-4. 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Interesting, huh? 347. Let's see something here. I want to do one more decode. Let's see what we got here. What's the 347th day of the year, Gregorian calendar?
December 13 is the 347th
Okay,
day.
so we got that. So yeah, that makes it interesting, huh? So yeah, leave the world behind. We got Matthew Perry. If I find something else on Matthew Perry, I'll let you know, because he was born August 19th. Not sure if that's gonna ring a bell. Don't want to go too far off the beaten path. 8/19, let's see. 8/19. Well, I do see something already, and we're going to explore that in a second. All right. This is what I see. I see from the day that Matthew Perry was born, his anniversary date of 8/19. 8/19. Matthew Perry was born August 19th. So if you take August 19th of 2025, his next birthday, versus yesterday's situation at the school, the difference is 8 months and 4 days. Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. Is that coincidence? Okay, now let's go further. You know, that was an interesting thing. But yeah, why we got the kids here? And then you see the purple right behind her, don't you? Look at that, the purple. And above her head, it looks like there's a crown. I don't know what that is, but think about it. You get the impression of a crown, doesn't it? Like a king. Makes it all interesting. Okay, now let's go further. Here's the girl's name. The one who died, the one who shot the place up. Natalie Rupnow, and her nickname is Samantha. You put all three of them names together, you come out to 84. Who was born August 4th? Barack Obama. Isn't that something? And we just had an 84, didn't we? Isn't that something? Her full name, Natalie Rupnow, and they called her Samantha, coming out to 84. Now, let's look at this here. Speed this up. Listen to the top cop there from today.
Well, we will certainly look at all facts and aspects of this case as they were voluntarily giving information that certainly helps to determine, if they were involved or if this was pre-planned. We don't have any evidence that it was, but we also want to look at if the parents may have been negligent, and that's a question that we'll have to answer with our.
So they're still going to check out the parents because the child was 15 years old. What does this remind you of? Here's the child. This is Natalie Rupnow, called her Samantha. This is her right here. They're going to check out her parents and see. They already went into the house yesterday, and I showed you the house yesterday.
Already confirming they found a manifesto planning this crime. Police say a handgun was used in this shooting. A second-grade student was the first to call 911. Within minutes, police arrived and found the suspect dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now police are trying to trace that handgun.
I was getting ready for lunch, so it was basically lunchtime. And then I just heard sobbing, and
This is just way out of bounds, people. This is way out of bounds, okay? 5, 7, 9, 15, 18. This is out of bounds.
there was a teacher.
This is brutal. You cannot be interviewing kids like this without parents' consent. It should be a rule. There's something about this here. I don't know what kind of was that. Is that SpongeBob? Is that SpongeBob? I hate to stop and decode. I'll put it in the description and see if SpongeBob, if that's SpongeBob. Let me see. Photo of SpongeBob. Yeah, that's what that is. That's SpongeBob, ain't it? I know a few of my characters. SpongeBob. Okay, let's see what we got here. SpongeBob. They're gonna make me work today, ain't they? SpongeBob. SPONGEBOB. SPONGE, is that it? SPONGEBOB. All right, well, I got one thing for you. What's the 95th day of the year, Gregorian calendar?
April 5th is the 95th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar. This answer is from Wikipedia.
Now, why did I do that, people? Because when I saw this little girl, it made me very uncomfortable, okay? And she's holding that thing up like, look, look, look. You understand what I'm saying? That's the way I took it. SpongeBob. SpongeBob comes out to 95. The 95th day of the year, people, believe it or not, is April 5th. What is April 5th? That's 4-5. Who's the 45th president? Come on, man. That's Trump. So look at it again. Like I said, this is stupid. Why are you talking to these little babies like this? Why are you talking to them? Look at this.
I was getting ready for lunch, so it was basically lunchtime.
Look at her. She's holding it.
And then I just heard sobbing, and there was a teacher, and she was screaming like, "Ah, my leg! Help! Help!"
Man, please. This is acting, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. This is acting, and they took a few cuts. Watch them splice the film. This is acting allegedly. Watch this.
Getting ready for lunch, so it was basically lunchtime, and then I just heard sobbing, and there was a teacher, and she was screaming like, "Ah, my leg! Help! Help!"
Do you know that teacher well?
hmm
What was it like to hear that? Were you scared?
I was really scared, and I was really sad.
You don't think she was coached, y'all? Y'all don't think she was coached? I'll put this in the in the description. Wisconsin Christian School shooter identified. Y'all don't think she was coached? I'll put this in the description. You analyze it. Crazy, crazy. Now, on that girl's shirt, on the person, the assailant's shirt, this is what she had, the initials. I wrote them down. KMFDM. Okay, notice red and black means sacrifice. Here's the group. That's on that girl's shirt. It's a German group from Hamburg, Germany. Okay, I'm not gonna get into the detail. Some people say that this is in relation to another shooting way back in the day. I don't know, but got the purple going on. All right, just want to bring that up. Here's the initials. KMFDM comes out to 47. Who's the 47th president? Trump. And then 88 in reverse. Trump's text number is what? 88022. Is that coincidence? Come on, man. It's crazy, ain't it? Look at that. There they are. And it means no majority for the pity, or no pity for the majority. That's what it means, okay? Let's go further. Now, it reminds me of this here. Body cam, Georgia school shooter, Colt Gray, questioned months before attack. This was early this year, people. You guys remember I did a video on this. Check it out.
So we got a tip from the FBI saying that somebody from your old address over there in Traditions had made a threat to shoot up a school.
For real?
Yes, sir.
I don't know anything about him saying any shit like that, and I'm gonna be mad as hell if he did. And then all the guns will go away, and they won't be accessible.
Because God forbid something happened and I didn't have my job. I'd feel pretty bad about that.
That's
Newly
Colt.
released body cam video
That's the
shows
father.
a Georgia investigator confronting both Colt and Colin Gray, the teen accused of killing 4 people at a high school, and his father. The footage gives us an inside look at the investigation.
It's deep, y'all. And like I say, it's got Christian overtones, because a few of these people who died, they got like Christian names. I can't remember all of them, but let me go into this right quick. Father of U.S. school shooting suspect charged with murder. Will this go down the same way with this 15-year-old? Colton Gray's father was arrested and charged with murder, okay? That's why I'm bringing this up. I want you to understand what took place. The guy there, he wound up getting charged. Will this be a similar situation, okay? We'll go further. Appalachia High School, 2024. This situation happened on September 4th of 2024. Watch this, people. September 4th of 2024. subtracted from yesterday's school event, 12/16/2024. Look at the difference. Come on, man, 3:16. Like John 3:16. What is John 3:16? Christ sacrificed his life. Hallelujah. He sacrificed his life. So when you subtract both school events, both shooting events, the difference is 3:16, just like the Bible. I told you it's got Christian overtones. 3:16. Now watch this here. Let me see. Let's go to his 2158. Listen to this. His name was Colt Gray. Georgia Bulldogs. There's your dog on his chest. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see how this breaks down. Sikkim dogs. Sikkim dogs means 59. Who's 59 years old? Kamala Harris is 59 years old. Sikkim dogs. Sick 'em. Kill 'em, dog. I'm just saying. And I ain't saying it's her, I'm just saying. It match up, don't it? And they're in red and black. That means sacrifice. Tell me it's not a deep decode. Red and black means blood. They're shedding blood for what? Anytime somebody dies, somebody rises. That's how it works. That's how I did my video when I first started YouTube. Little Nas X was rising and DMX was dying. When DMX died, all of a sudden, boom, Lil Nas X went up. Now watch this here.
The alleged shooter's father, Colin Gray, has been arrested, and now he is facing a series of charges, including murder. 14-year-old Colt Gray is due to appear for a court hearing this morning, charged with felony murder for shooting and killing 2 teachers and 2 classmates with an AR-style gun that it turns out, listen to this, his father gave him as a Christmas present. Let that sink in.
You hear the Christmas overtones? His dad gave that to him for a Christmas gift. And think about it like this. Yesterday's event was what? 15 days before the end of the year. Come on, man. Christmas present. And then the other one said Christmas gift. And that's how they spelled it in the paper. Christmas gift. With the X comes out to 36, 36 is 666, and 45, Trump was the 45th president. When you put X and 36 and 45 together, you think these stories are connected? It appears that is this coincidence or these stories are connected by the numbers, because it comes out to 316. People, it's time to get right, stay right, and get ready for the flight. And tell me again what you think. Do you think they should be interviewing children by themselves at their mama's content? And when you watch this video, I will put it in the description. You tell me if this thing don't seem rehearsed. And you're gonna see this girl spliced. She's gonna keep looking at the person as she's talking. It don't even look real. It looked like it was manufactured, where she was taught to keep this thing up in your face. That's SpongeBob, watch. Keep the SpongeBob in your face. See, she holding it. Is she looking back at the camera, looking away? And they spliced it. And then she talking about how the teacher said, "Oh, my leg, help, help." Really? People, there's something stinks about this story. But I'm gonna leave it there. God bless you. We're gonna find out the teacher and the student. And this will give you more information. You know why? Because people, when I did this video, when I broke this thing down, I broke down the whole Colton Gray situation, okay? All these people, you see, like Mason, allegedly like Mason, Masonic, Christian, look, Christian. See all these Christian names? All these Christian themes? And the shooter, I've got to tell you, the shooter, Colton Gray, guess what? Colton Gray lived in Bethlehem. Do you feel me? This kid right here, he lived in Bethlehem, the area called Bethlehem. You tell me this thing is not Christian related. I'm out.